That close, man. 1 point game. Man, had 4 opportunities at the end to take the lead, just couldn't do it. Man, Cade was amazing tonight. A lot of ups and downs out there tonight. A lot of learning and growth. We got a good game to talk about. Let's dig in. So let's talk about it, man. Detroit Pistons lose by 1 to the Miami Heat in a tough loss. Man, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not expect the boys to come out and play the Miami Heat this tough in their home opener. The Heat were the Heat today. They didn't look like a team that's, hey, it's the beginning of the season. No, they look like a well-polished Heat team tonight. So, man, for us to be missing some players, and Boyan and Monte, I was very, very impressed with this performance. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of, moments during this game, growth moments, a lot of youth show during this game. But, man, this was a hell of a basketball game, man. First and foremost, we got to talk about the star of the show, right? You know what I'm saying? Cade was amazing today.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Just amazing, man. We got a long season of watching Cade Cunningham be great. To put the league on notice. For all the people, all the doubters, all the haters, everybody that tossed him aside. Man, the most improved player is right here in front of us. Comeback player of the year is right in front of us, man. Like I said, Cade was amazing today. And, for 1 second, I sat there and I really thought to myself, in the beginning of the summer, I actually seen people talking about, man, we should trade Cade. You know what I'm saying? So it really got that bad until the USA basketball, man. And, once we start seeing him over the summer and stuff like that, then fans started to snap the hell out of it. But, man, the revenge tour is just beginning. It's just beginning, man. Cade is a different animal, man. He's just different than everybody. And we got an opportunity to see a glimpse of that tonight. Man, finished with 30 points tonight. 30 points, 8 rebounds, and... No, I'm sorry. 3 rebounds and 9 assists. That's what Cade gave us tonight, man. Just an excellent game all around today, minus a couple of turnovers. What more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, he still could kick it into a higher gear. You know what I'm saying? So, just absolutely amazing to watch him out there on the floor, man. Like I said, I cannot wait until the season opener this Saturday. It's gonna be electric in that building. You hear me? So, as far as everybody else goes on the starting unit, couple of tough shooting nights. Tough shooting night for Killian from 3 today. The midi was nice. The mid-range was nice, but from 3, man, really tough night shooting the basketball. Isaiah Stewart knocked down a couple of threes today. Jalen Duren had a tough first half. Tough first half, man, but then he woke up in that second half. They came out much more under control in the second half. Didn't turn the ball over. It was nearly as much, man. We had 15 in the first half. So those turnovers was killing us, man. This would have been a total different game if the Pistons came out and took care of the basketball. But you got to kind of expect, the type of game that we seen today with a team that's not used to each other. New players on this team, guys out there on the floor running new offense. Like I said, we're talking about a Heat team that's already established. And for us to go through these bumps and bruises, man, and still come to a 1-point deficit at the end of the game is amazing. That's amazing, man, because like I said, it's going to be a lot of learning experience for these young guys out here. The first half, the defense was good, the offense was good, but the turnovers killed us. it killed us. We definitely would be having a different conversation if it wasn't for those turnovers, man, early in the game. So, like I said, that's just attention to detail. Go out there, execute, don't turn the ball over, don't give the opposing team free baskets. You know what I'm saying? So those are things that we'll learn going throughout the season. But this is why, I get so excited with this young roster that we have, man, because like I said, you look at the ages of the guys who started today, and that's crazy to think about. So Asar today was absolutely amazing on defense. 5 blocks today. 5 blocks today, man. I think he had 3 blocks in like the first 2 minutes of the game. So, man, Asar was just doing what Asar does, right? Trying to find himself, trying to, make ways to get guys involved, find some guys out there. One of the things that he needs to work on is, how to control his speed. It's almost like talking about Ivy all over again last season as a rookie. But to adjust his speed and, a little bit more control dribbling that basketball. Notice him stumbling a lot out there, simply not, knowing when to slow down and kick it into high gear. He'll get used to that, in his first official NBA game. But yeah, only finished with 4 points today. But like I said, 5 blocks, 7 rebounds, 3 assists out of Asar today. So, like I said, for him, I mean, the energy, the effort is always going to be there. He was going out there up against some tough players, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was most impressed with the team in general as far as the defensive effort, man, because we did not look good defensively in the preseason. But that's why I always say it's the preseason. You know what I'm saying? So the effort that I seen defensively today, I was absolutely pleased with that. It's tough covering Miami. Those shooters, man, they know how to get open. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler is a amazingly difficult cover. Kevin Love knows how to get himself some space to shoot some threes. And then you got to worry about Bam. So, like I said, man, that team is not easy to defend. But I still was impressed with the effort that they gave out there. So, the bench came in, man, created some offense. Bagley played well today. Even though he didn't have a huge scoring night, man, he was out there playing some defense. So, what we seen in the preseason, we seen Bagley continue today. And he was out there trying to play some defense, bro. And that's what we need at our big spot. You know what I'm saying? If Durant is not out there, we need the next big to come in, play some defense, man. Be a lob threat out there. The basics, right? Well, Wiseman is out of the rotation. That's what it's looking like right now. So, and Bagley definitely looks like he doesn't want to give up that spot anytime soon. So, Sasser came in, was really good today, shooting the basketball, knocked down some shots, man. Confident, tough little dude. You know what I'm saying? Tough little dude, man. He finished with 7 points today. 8 points today. But yeah, definitely a guy that you can bring in. He can definitely be your little microwave type of guy. Your little Vinnie Johnson type of guy, man. You can bring him in the game, knock down some open shots, try to create some offense. But that's what you want to see out of Sasser. You want to see him attack. He's not the pure point guard that had a ball in his hand and trying to run the offense. You need him out there to score baskets. So that's probably why they play him off the ball instead of at the point guard position. Even though he did push the ball up the court a couple of times today. Ivy had a rough going out there. Had some moments where he was getting himself going later in the game, but throughout the game, just some tough moments out there for Ivy. Some ticky-tack fouls from the refs. But yeah, losing the ball, a couple of turnovers. Like I said, Ivy will get it together, man. He's coming off the bench right now. None of these lineups, are cemented. You know what I'm saying? Any of these guys can switch position at any time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the team needs, Monty's going to do. They're doing their evaluating right now. And that's just what it is, man. So, for the first game of the season, which I already seen on Twitter already, listen, would y'all please spare everybody? and stop making futuristic assumptions based off the first game of the season. Please, please save everybody else, man, from the headache and the annoyance. Please, man. Like, gee whiz, first game of the season, man. So, we're talking about what happened today. So, big moments at the end of the game, man. Let's talk about that fourth quarter. Pistons come back, fought back tooth and nail. Effort on defense. Amazing effort on defense. But at the same time, the starters came back in and kind of got the game in control. You know, the second unit in that second half, yeah, they were able to knock down some shots, but they weren't stopping shots enough. And then they kind of got out of whack to where they got cold. And we turned to a lot of, 3-point shot chucking out there. Guys are just chucking up threes, and it was just bad offense. It looked like, the Dwayne Casey Pistons all over again. But then they got locked in. A couple of middies, man, from Cade. A couple of clean ones from Kill. The Jalen Duran with some putbacks. Isaiah Stewart with some putbacks and some post moves, man. So, like I said, the starting unit came in and they settled everything down and they got themselves going again to where they pulled this game into within a point. But with the last 4 possessions, man, just could not get the shots to fall. Cade, 2 opportunities, didn't get it to go down. And then Burks took one, and then a final one by Cade at the end of the game. Just couldn't get it to go down, man. So I'll take that, though. I'll take that, in this situation with this young team. I'll take that any day. Guys taking the opportunity to try to make that big shot. They will eventually fall for Cade when he, get himself going into mid-season form. This is the beginning of the season, Cade. We're seeing right now, which is crazy to say. So, but yeah, man, the defense, Killian on Butler at the end of the game was big time. Especially, when he stepped in front of him and got that steal in order to get it to Cade for that 3. That right there is the balance that I like to see when it comes to a Detroit-style basketball team. Yeah, on the defensive end, we're going to give it to you, but then we're going to come down on the offensive end and do what we got to do. That's what I like to see is balance, So that sequence right there, I really liked it. So, yeah. Man. It's the first game of the season, and I feel like I got a lot more talking to do. So, we go on to our next game. Friday is the first of the back-to-the-back, and we come home for our home opener Saturday. I will be down there Saturday. We'll be doing a lot of things around the building, including some questions and some trivia. We'll be changing up a few things this season. So you guys can look forward to that. But if you are coming to the game Saturday, leave it in the comment section, man, and let me know. I want to know who to expect there, opening night. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of personalities there. Pretty much everybody you're watching, that talks Pistons probably will be there. So I can't wait because we going up that night, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, other than that, just a few little things here and there. Tough shooting night for Joe Harris. Okay shooting night from Burks. Yeah, that's about it. So, with that said, leave it in the comment section, man. What y'all think about that performance that you seen out there? And like I said, man, it's the first game of the season. So y'all just be sensible in the comment section. Don't be starting arguments, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how y'all be. So, leave it in the comments, man, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Wow, black-owned shoe store. Culture. My culture, though. You see what they talking about in here. What's up, little dog? You good? Y'all got something here for me? I'm talking about exclusive. They got all the dunks? How many dunks they got? Something like these. Y'all got a little vibe in here. They buying shoes, selling shoes. It feels like the culture. They dunking on people. Oh, they doing TikTok. They looking out for the kids. Oh, man, this is great, man. They got all the races working here. It just really feels like culture. You looking for a black-owned shoe store to get some real drip at? Come up here to Culture Detroit, man. That's what the streets been missing. Welcome home, fam.